just got a couple minutes while we're gassing up. What's ready?
I can give you the space soup or the space special.
I'll have the soup.
Okay.
I'll have the cleavage. Special.
Okay, one special and one soup.
Feeling around on all the trees. And he said, we on Pluto. And we said, Harry, from the bark, you dummies! From the bark! Yeah, the guy digs me. Hey, what's wrong with this guy? I don't know. Waitress! What did he order?
Oh, here the special.
That's what I ordered. Change my order to the soup. Good move.
Oh, no. Not again.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Baby, telephone and tell me I'm your own.
Check, please.
Please, sir. I want some more.
Well, hello. Yes, the soup. I haven't been feeling too good. The loss of a beloved pet. And YouTube up to its tricks. Hey, there you are. I've been contemplating this for a while. I just the soup. I really do like the soup, but it just isn't what it has been. And even when I'm right, I guess I'm wrong. Apparently, I talked about things behind people's back. I never talk behind anybody's back. I never do that. I can't believe they say what I think. And one little thing, and somebody decides not to be my friend anymore. So, and I think this community is all this thing we call community bullshit. There's no fucking community. There is no. I don't know why I do this anymore. I haven't had fun doing this. I did. I want to have fun doing this. It seems like some things happened and fun left the soup. It lost its touch and there's just a lot of sadness going on with me right now, but I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know if the soup's maybe it needs to be rebranded, renamed. I don't know. I don't know. I'm tired of the up and downs with the tube beating me into submission. I'm tired of it. Yeah, well. I'm just me, and sometimes me is not enough. You know, the only one here, Mr. CCTV. Thanks for calling. Hey, Yeah, it was very fun. I mean, I kind of have more fun doing my movie watch parties that nobody, that three. I'm lucky if I have two people show up or one pe- one person is all I need to show up for that. Because I enjoy doing that. I like a show, just maybe not a show that stretches on for 6 hours, over 5 hours, or 5 hours. I think probably 2.5 to 3 hours is even that's a long show. But yes, I know you don't like horror, but that's not the only thing I've been doing. I've been doing action and comedy movies as well. So, I've been doing that. I'm doing that as well. Even when I had topics for this show, never did get taken seriously. But I don't know. Something's got to change. Maybe I need. I don't know if a breaks. Maybe I do need a break. I don't know. Hello.
Hey.
How's it going?
You know,
Hey, Carla.
honestly, and this is one of my favorite movies right here, The Princess Bride, right?
Yeah.
You know that, but that's it's not well, it's a cult classic, but it's not a super popular movie, you know?
Yeah.
Right? But I like to watch it. I watch it like 2 or 3 times a year. I love it. I think it's one of the best movies ever made, personally.
Right.
But you know, you like all kinds of weird stuff, and that's cool. So if you don't like the soup anymore, don't do the soup. It's no big deal.
Hey, Snowdub. How's it going?
You know, in the year and a half since you've been doing the soup, there have been all kinds of weird midnight streamers out there, and some of them took hold, and some of them haven't. So,
yeah,
and enjoy what you want to enjoy, man. Don't make this a job. This is a hobby at best for most of us. There are those out there who can make money doing the tube thing. There are those who want to make money doing the tube thing. I'm not one of those people, but
I'm not one of those people either.
That's why I get to say and do whatever I want on YouTube. And so I do and say whatever I want on YouTube. I don't care if they monetize a stream. I'll do karaoke and it can get taken down 14 times. And I'll have 20 copyright claims or something, but
the
whatever.
Copyright claim that I put the intro that I played. With that one, I always get a claim on that for the Bon Jovi song. So, and usually I never fight it. I really do. It's like, cause what's the point? We're not monetized.
Well, it matters
ever
to you.
Be monetized. So
I'm assuming you're trying to get the watch hours.
They put that one so far out of reach, it's not even possible.
What, the watch hours and the subscribers?
I have the watch waters I have the watch hours up the wazoo. It's the other part that it's rather.
Well, you build
not achievable. So,
dude,
not anymore because there's too many. There's too many people. There's too many people.
You are aware that you have more than 120 subscribers than I do, right? Because I don't care. I can take 3 months off and I come back and everybody's like, oh, hey, there's Mr. CCDV. Wondered where he went.
Yeah.
I'll post a video now and then. And I'll do live streams whenever I want to or whenever I need to, actually. That's more often the case in these days. Whenever I need to. So, you know, it's just that I do this for fun, and
I would have to agree
with it anymore, man.
I would have to agree with Snowdub. Well, yeah, it's kind of like when I look to it, like, should I go on or should I not go on? Do I really want to go on? Do I not want to go on? That's how I've been looking at it. It's because, like, for me, I know it's not for you. For you, it's different. But for me, I like to have an audience.
Oh, no, I'll rant about whatever I want to for however long I want to. Yeah.
I need an audience to have a show. If there's no audience, there's no show. If I have no audience, there's no point. There's no point to it if I don't have an audience.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's for me, it's more like that VA video, right? The VA disability claim video that I made. Yeah. And I went back for another week after I made that video to see if anybody actually took me up on the offer to help them fill out their claim paperwork, right? Because I'll do it for free. But that company just pissed me the hell off. They were going to take a percentage of your claim. For how long? Because that claim, if you get paid for that claim, lasts the rest of your life. So if they take, let's say you get 10% of VA disability, that's like, I don't know, $200 a month maybe? Maximum. That's if you don't already have military retirement, mind you. They find that a service-connected disability is worth money, then you only get, the VA says you only get 10% for that. We're going to pay you 10% of the maximum rate. And then what happens? Damn lawyers who filled out your claim for you come in and take 2% for the rest of your life. Those people piss me off.
Right.
I'm, I know that was over a week ago, but I'm still furious about it. It's like, don't go to a lawyer, go to a VA center. Find the disabled American veterans and ask them to fill out the claim. They'll do it for you for free.
Right.
I will do it for you for free. Don't pay someone 2% of whatever you're getting from your disability. Mind you, it does have to be service connected, but don't. Oh God, don't give them the time of day. Those ambulance chasers need to chase an ambulance through a red light. Bastards are benefiting off of veterans who don't know their own benefits. It pisses me off. Anyway, that's my rant, but I get to do that. What you're trying to do is build a brand. You're trying to build Jedi Bill, and everybody knows Jedi Bill is Insomniac Soup.
Yeah. What if I change the name? What if it's...
So, change your name to Buckets of Blood, 797.
No, that's not what... No, it's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. The name of this time slot, this thing, this show, late night show that I'm trying to do.
Jedi Bill, it's only been a year and a half. It's only been a year and a half.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the content creators out there who have been doing this and are monetized and are actually getting money from YouTube. Mind you, a lot of the monetized people are not. But those who have been monetized and are building a stream that is over 100,000 or whatever, where they actually get a paycheck for this stuff. They've been doing it for 5, 6, 7, 10 years, you know? You and I, we just started, man. We just started. I started in February. February 2020. When did you start?
May of last 2020.
Yeah, May of 2020. You've only been doing it for a year, man.
Mm-hmm.
Find your groove. That's all it is. If your groove is Buckets of Blood Theater, turn the Insomniac Soup into Buckets of Blood Theater. Why not? Who cares?
No, okay. The Buckets of Blood Theater that I was doing, that I am doing,
totally
it's
separate.
something. Yeah, it's separate. That kind of the point. It's kind of the point.
Look, again, I can't give you advice because you've got more subs than I do, so I don't really. I don't care. That's the thing. Like, I've got a script up that I'm still working on for a movie called Infinite. Right? And it may take me a week to finish the script for Infinite. It may take me a month to finish the script for Infinite. I don't know. When the script is done, I'll film it. I'll have someone edit it. Blam! It goes up on my stream. Because, okay.
Well,
now, mind you, I'm hurting for money, mind you, but this is a hobby that I enjoy. But for me, it's just a hobby. It's not a money-making device.
This isn't money. It hasn't been about the money for me, Mr. CCV. It's not.
Okay.
Not.
Well, that's a good thing.
It absolutely is not. I need it. I need this because it's my porthole or into reality. Or dis-reality. I don't know how I should word it. I need it to have connection with people. It's my only connection. You know, I don't get to go out much, and it's just easier to do. Put up a live stream and hope people come and talk with you about anything and everything.
And you know damn well people will show up and do that.
Yeah.
There are going to be nights where you don't get people showing up. And if you're in a bad temper like you were tonight, it's going to be difficult to get people to show up. But again,
I'm
you
not
do
bad
you.
temper, I'm depressed. There's a difference, my friend. You know the difference?
I was trying to be politically correct.
Oh, okay.
Dude, you showed up to my depressed stream. What was the title of that stream? It was I want to see who shows up. I think that was the title.
Yeah.
I want to see who shows up. That's all it was. It only lasted, 2 hours?
I'm going through it because one of my favorite animals left and is gone. So yeah, I've been dealing with that, and it's got me down. It's got me down.
Oh, I totally understand, man.
Because I don't have children, and these were my pets were the closest thing to children. So.
Yeah, well, you don't really want the heartbreak of children who won't call you and talk to you. But don't worry about it. I got to do the pain stream in 10 hours, but I'm not going to leave you alone, man.
Oh, you're doing a pain stream.
Yeah, I decided to start doing the chronic pain stream again.
That's good.
But I won't leave you alone, even if I have to stay up all night. Mind you, have to be honest with you. I'm in my insomniac cycle. If I had fallen asleep when I actually went to bed, I wouldn't be on right now. Unfortunately, I am in my insomniac cycle. They seem to be coming so much more frequent these days, though.
Oh.
But I'll save that for 10 hours from now because I don't feel like talking about it right now. Right now, I feel good. So let's have fun.
Okay. Sounds good.
So tell me about your pet, man.
Patch.
I know that's not fun for you, right? But maybe we can find... Maybe we'll fly to Maine and find Stephen King's Pet Cemetery, and then you can have your own horror movie.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I sure.
If you need me, man, if you really need me, you can call on me. You know that. Yeah. Have I left you in the lurch? I'm not sure because I'm going through my own troubles, right? But I don't think I've left you in the lurch. I like to think of myself as your co-host still.
Yeah.
I just don't know when I'm going to be able to do it, right? But like, you know, I think we have fun, don't we?
Yeah.
Stop asking me to come to Tucson.
What?
Stop asking me to come to Tucson. I ain't gonna do it.
All right. I haven't. When did I ask you? I haven't.
Read
I'd rather go where you were at.
Read between the lines, man. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, Pet Cemetery.
I know.
There you go.
Did you catch the soup the other night? I had one the other night. Night before last.
I actually did sleep Monday night.
Because I ran a soup that night. The night before last.
I'm pretty sure I was asleep before I got the notice because when I woke up in the morning, I saw the notice and I just, flick my screen clear every morning because who the hell knows when I wake up. I mean, honestly, when I woke up this morning, I thought it was 4:30. Ended up being 2 o'clock this morning. So what the hell do I know? I just grab my phone, clear the screen. If someone's streaming that I like, I'll, jump on and stream. If not,
That's a bummer, Carlo Albanese. That's a really bummer. Yeah, I understand. I lost a good friend in 1994. He was my best friend ever, and he was working at a lumberyard, I think it was, and he drove a forklift and somehow rolled the forklift and it crushed him, and he succumbed to his wounds and didn't make it. So that was rather hard on me too. I mean, because I was so young. I was 21 and he was 20 at the time. So yeah, it was.
I choose not to tell you my age.
Well, I know you're a few years younger than I am. Few years.
I was 17.
In 94?
Yeah, the only thing I had going for me in 94 was my looks. And trust me, I traded in on my looks a lot in 1994. Said the guy who's now currently bald. Has to wear glasses, is middle-aged, has been smoking for 20 years. Yeah, I'm fully aware of what I look like now, ladies.
Maybe I should change the title, because if I continue this time slot, whatever it may, like you were saying, whatever it's called, it's still gonna be the soup, right? So
It's still going to be the soup. Everybody's going to keep calling it the soup. So you might as well just leave it the Insomniac soup. As a matter of fact, change the title right now. Seriously.
I'm taking care of that right now.
You know this is not going to be the final Insomniac soup, man.
There, it's now Insomniac Soup live stream. What comes next? I don't know.
There you go. See?
There we go. There's the new title.
What comes next? I don't know. I don't know either.
Oh. Wait. Please edit. Please. It says the broadcast must be announced in future. Please edit the announcement time. Okay.
Carlo.
I gotta edit the time.
Carlo Albanese.
I didn't know this. I didn't know they were so.
Absolutely 100% sure that you hate July. But I'm also sure that you hate July for a totally different reason than I do. Oh, did I say 4th of July? I meant July altogether. I don't hate July as a month. I understand why Carlo does. Like, yeah, I just don't like fireworks, okay? Just leave me alone on that one. For now. Cool?
Uh-huh.
I dig that. Hey, Arvik Sonder. Aha, you're here.
Well, it won't let me change the time. It's being a really pesty son of a bitch right now.
You know what, Jedi Bill? Don't worry about it. People are showing up. We're having a good time.
Yeah.
So, what movies have you seen that are recent movies? Do you have streaming services, yeah, or just cable TV or something like that, right?
I have Roku. I have a Roku in my room, and there's a Roku in the other room.
Well, there you go. Right.
So I have the Amazon Prime. I have HBO Max. I've got I've got the Hulu package with the Plus Disney. That
okay.
Garbage. And I've got Discovery Plus.
So, what movies have you watched recently?
New ones. I did the review for the Tomorrow War.
Oh, I missed that. What did you think of it?
I liked it. I suggested that people go watch it if they haven't seen it.
I enjoyed it too. You know, it's a pretty decent, pretty decently written movie.
Oh yes, and I like of course the chemistry that Christopher Pratt had with Yvonne Strahovski from Chuck. They had a great
she's
father
from Chuck.
daughter.
Oh my god! Yeah. I can't believe it took me that long to remember.
Yes, Yvonne Strahovski from Chuck.
Oh.
That's what she did. They had a good father-daughter dynamic, and I really enjoyed that.
Yes, I kept racking my brain, and I didn't want to go on IMDb. I really wanted to figure out the answer for myself.
I'm sorry.
I didn't.
I'm sorry.
No, it's cool though. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Chuck was another great show that I really liked.
I did like Chuck a lot. I'm actually considering rewatching it.
You should. There's not a lot of good stuff out there. I mean, I'm sure you could find some good stuff, but you may not have.
Oh yeah, I've been doing that as a matter of fact. Waiting for my lady friends to either call or text or whatever the case may be. I've been watching movies or TV shows.
Right.
Taking care of business, that kind of thing. I'm not on the internet 24/7 like I was a year ago, but nah, who cares? I don't think anybody is. I think the world's getting back into motion, right?
Yeah. So last night on the Bucket of Blood Theater, I was doing the Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
I did see that actually, and although I do like Killer Clowns from Outer Space, I can't riff on it because, well,
everything in the movie is a riff on itself.
Everything in the movie is a riff, basically, all by itself. Exactly.
I know.
There would be two of us. There would be just two of us on the panel going, and then silence.
Right. Yeah. Oh no, you roll with how the movie rolls. You know?
And then silence.
Yeah. Yeah, you just roll with that. You know. And I even though I do that, I find it difficult to constantly talk while the movie's going on. But like I try. I'm not.
I've actually been told to be quiet. So.
Well, that's on somebody else's stream.
Oh, I know, but yeah, there's not much I can do when I don't really like a genre, right? So we watched the Louisiana movie, the Louisiana Slasher, or whatever it was called.
Oh yeah,
I talked as much as I could.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Hatchet Face. That's what it was.
No, just Hatchet. Just Hatchet.
Just Hatchet? It wasn't Hatchet Face?
No, it was just Hatchet. That was just
whatever.
The name of it, just Hatchet.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. It's just like,
Right.
I can't get my going for movies like that. It just, I'll laugh when the jump scare scenes come up, but other than that, it's like, okay, I laugh at the jump scares. That's about it.
Right.
See, look at that. You're already a meme. Praise the soup.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Carlo. Thank you very much, sir.
So this can't be your last show, obviously, because Praise the Soup is out there.
Yeah.
Although, I have to be honest with you, I used what I was intending to use as my recent soup. And I'm talking in real life, not like right now.
Oh.
Not like streaming video or anything like that. No, I used the last. No. Well, I've got a quart and a half of chicken stock. I'll use it for something, but I was planning on making chicken dumplings, and I just never got around to it. So I used it today to make rice pilaf, basically. It was great. It tasted fantastic, obviously, because I'm a good cook. But I was planning on using it for something else, and it was in the refrigerator for a week. I had to do something with it.
Right.
So now I got to figure out what to do with a quart and a half of chicken stock that I made at home. I haven't decided what yet. I don't know. I plan my menu and go grocery shopping the day of.
Right.
It's the end of the month. I actually have to wait and try and come up with recipes that are in my house. I've got a well-stocked pantry. I can come up with stuff. It's not like open a can and throw some chicken stock in there and hope for the best. I actually know what I'm doing in a kitchen.
You're going to start doing your cooking videos, right, again?
I intend to. It depends on whether my renter's children are willing to film it and edit it for me.
Oh.
I have edited a video, and I find it tedious and boring, and so I choose not to.
Yeah. I hear you. I've been trying to learn my editing so hard, so bad, because I have an editing software. It's an 8-year-old version of the software. So
I like the part about, making the food and talking out my ass the entire time, and I like that part. The part I don't like is editing all the stuff together and making it into a video that someone would actually want to watch, and I just go, I'm done with that. Thank you. Bye. So that's mainly why I've been doing live chats lately, is because I really don't want to sit in front of this computer.
It's understandable.
But yeah, so obviously this isn't the last soup, even though
I changed the name.
I haven't seen the name change yet. It still says the Final Insomniac Soup. I've refreshed the screen 3 times.
Oh, I gotta change it in YouTube. That's what I gotta go change.
Aha!
I gotta go change it in YouTube. They need cook more again. Much fast food. Says Arabic.
Oh, too much fast food? Yeah. Wow. It's amazing, right? My brother took me. Well, he wants to go out to dinner basically every night. Like, God, really?
Right.
Okay, I'll take you to the 14 restaurants in town, but they all serve the same damn thing. At least my menu is varied.
I can't believe I got a copyright claim. I got copyright claims on my shorts. I've been putting up the reface things as shorts.
Oh.
And okay. I got copyright claims on shorts. I mean, literally, it's 16 seconds.
I was going to say, maybe you want to change your shorts, but that's not what you're talking about. Got it. And the link is in the chat if you guys want to join us. Don't forget. On the other hand, I really do need to get some sleep, man. I know you've only been on for 40 minutes, but I'm almost out of wine. And
you're almost out of wine? Oh, no.
Yeah, I need to get some sleep so I can buy some when the grocery store opens tomorrow. You know, that kind of thing.
You know what? Copyright claims aren't so bad. I don't know if I should fight them all. I usually don't because, I'm lazy.
Oh, I usually don't either. However, it is a way of YouTube not giving you your money.
Well, I'm not monetized. That's the beauty part of it.
Right, yeah.
They can copyright claim me every day, but it doesn't matter because I'm not monetized.
I don't care.
I'm not making money from this.
Do what you want.
You want to be jerks about something. I'm actually making content, and it's altered content, and yet I've got claimed. I mean,
yeah, it's still it is still
You
the
know, I
best
could go on
community
I
to get
could really
involved
go
in.
on a rant about YouTube. YouTube, you're giving me headaches, man.
I recommend not going on a rant about YouTube,
Why?
especially while you're streaming, on YouTube. Although that did work for Craig Ferguson.
You know, YouTube, it chaps my ass that I get these claims every day.
Oh no, it didn't work
you
for
know,
him on YouTube. It worked for him on
Yeah,
CBS.
yeah, you know.
I don't think YouTube would have
1 week
as much a sense of humor.
YouTube can suck it, goddamn bastards.
Hey, do what you want, man. I don't care.
I'll take this shit to Odyssey and Twitch. There's a Twitch. I have.
Oh, I know there's
platforms.
a Twitch, but everybody thinks of Twitch as a gamer's stream, right? So they go on there expecting to see gamers' content.
Yeah.
And then they see other people and they really don't subscribe. Twitch is,
I don't know.
I'm sure it's good for a lot of people. It's just not good for me. So, whatever. I don't care.
That the artist formerly known as Anti-Trekker, now the Salty Trekker, I think. Whatever his name's going by. He went over to Twitch.
He did. And
then he
came back to YouTube, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So.
And then a good friend of ours had to leave YouTube and is on Odyssey. Mr. Lundell.
Okay. If you have to leave YouTube, then yeah, of course. Odyssey. What's Odyssey?
Odyssey's a website. It's like YouTube, but you can do stuff that, that they're more user friendly, so to speak. I guess.
For now.
Yeah.
For now, yeah.
Not so heavily restricted.
Okay.
Yes.
Whatever. I just never heard of Odyssey before.
Odyssey.
Didn't I say Odyssey?
I think so. Yeah. That's where Pickles is going, and then Captain Trek, I believe.
All right.
Simultaneously broadcast there, and
put the link in the chat.
My God, you're making me work, sir. I
know. I'm such a horrible person. McGird. And I did just tell you I was about to leave and go to bed, didn't I?
Yeah. Did I upset them when they saw that I went live or something?
No, not at all.
There was an amount.
No, look.
I needed people, and people. I don't know. I needed people, and you're one came. I think
that's why I came over.
Deej got into a little twiff, and Deej isn't over it. I guess he's taking it a little bit too far. Anyway, maybe he'll snap out of it.
Are you really watching other people watch you?
What? Why not?
I choose not to answer that question. When you can answer it yourself, you will be enlightened. I don't know what to tell you, man. I left Deej's stream, which means I came over to this stream. So this stream is the stream that I am watching. I'm not watching other people stream while I'm streaming with you.
No, what I meant was I just checked and he stopped like a while ago, like 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes ago or something. So,
well, I'm sure he was just filling time, filling airspace that we were not filling.
Yeah. No, but there was a situation that came up.
Don't
anyway.
scratch your butt to spite your face.
What?
I'm channeling my inner Yogi Berra.
Oh, okay. Very good. Very good.
Although, if you do dive deep into that one, I'm sure you can figure out what I was saying.
Okay.
I know. Thank you, Moira.
Hey, Moira.
I was making.
How you doing, Myra? Good to see you. You should try streaming yourself once in a while again. I don't know. Have you streamed in a while, Moira? Oh, you're trying to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, she's been streaming a lot.
She has. Meow, meow. Meow.
Meow. I don't want to say that too loud because one of my renters actually does have a cat, and that cat is needy and a cat. So it's like meow, 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 and then you walk up to her and she trots away.
Yeah.
God, would you make up your mind?
So I was watching. I actually watched some of the Olympics. Did you watch any of the Olympics yet?
Did I not just say I'm going to bed?
Oh, okay.
Get other people up here. I don't care. I'm out, man.
Okay. Well,
no, I don't watch the Olympics anymore.
No,
Look, do you know what the Olympics used to be about? The Olympics used to be about winning and losing. If you won, you were a winner. If you lost, you were a loser. Now it's about special interest stories. Oh, so-and-so lost his leg in a car accident one time, and now he's an Olympic athlete. Look, oh, how wonderful. He got 18th place.
I don't understand. I still don't understand why they're calling it the 2020 games. Yeah, okay, they were supposed to happen in 2020, but you said, okay, we got this COVID bullshit. We're going to postpone until next year, but next year is no longer 2020. It's the 2021 games, right?
You are aware that the unspecified virus from an unspecified country is no longer news, right? I just told a joke and you didn't react to it because you were all focused on last year's news. Ugh.
I'm talking about the Olympics here, pal. That's all I'm trying to talk about, man. Well, people said, oh, they're not watching him. I'm like, oh, yeah, I was one of them not watching. So I watched, like, an event. That's all.
I am almost, and mind you, I am also misogynist and racist and all the other ists and phobes and everything that's going on out there. The Olympics was about winning and losing. Either you're a winner or you did not win. And now see how politically correct I was? Yeah, but everybody knew when I said did not win was a loser. So you either win or lose. I don't give a shit what your backstory is. Oh, so-and-so had two parents die when they were 20 years old or some shit like that. Now look, they're an Olympian. Great. They got 28th place out of 28 people, but they're an Olympian. Yay! Good for them.
They got rock climbing as an Olympic event now. Rock climbing. Yay. And street skateboarding. An Olympic event.
Jedi Bill, I've got 2 questions for you. First, have you ever been rock climbing?
I tried it once. Yeah, I tried it once.
And have you ever been street luging? That's what it's called, street luging.
No way.
Then shut your damn mouth, because it takes a lot of skill and effort and strength and timing and coordination and all that other stuff.
I know that about rock climbing.
I'm just saying.
I wish I could rock climb.
Bowling is... Wait, is bowling an Olympic sport now?
I don't know.
I haven't watched the Olympics in 20 years, man. I don't know. Either bowling is or it isn't, but I'm just saying bowling should be. You know how many pro bowlers there are out there?
Oh, a lot.
No.
What?
No, there's really not.
I don't know.
You've got a top 10 of pro bowlers, and they rotate just like golfing, just like, you know, any of those individual sports. There's a top 10, and they rotate, you know, throughout the tournaments and stuff, right? Those are individual sports which are not included in the Olympics, and you just go, okay, whatever. But it's about winning or losing. It's not about the sob story that comes behind the 28th place person.
Right.
At least that's what it used to be about. It's not anymore, mind you. It's more about the backstory and, oh, so-and-so was never breastfed when they were a child, so it's a miracle they made it to the Olympics. I'm done. Thank you.
Done.
Cash my ticket and go home, because I just don't want to watch those garbage stories anymore. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm leaving.
You're leaving. Are you? Are you though? Are you really leaving?
I don't know. Are you going to come up with another subject that I can rant and rail about? Win, lose, or have a sob story.
Dune. The new Dune. Are you ready for... No.
I'm sure it'll be 2028 by the time it actually comes out in theaters.
No, it's coming out like October, I think.
They pushed the deadline back again.
No.
I'll just read the goddamn book. Honestly, they're doing so many reshoots and re-edits. It's not even going to look like the 1984 Dune, which, by the way, I do like.
Everett said you said don't go yet.
New Ghostbusters. I am actually looking forward to the new Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
It's a miracle they could get Bill Murray on set to do his freaking cameo, but yeah.
I don't understand why he was holding out. I was like, dude, why? I mean,
he wasn't holding out. He's never held out. Have you ever seen the documentaries on the making of the original Ghostbusters from way back in the day?
No, why?
They didn't even know Bill Murray was going to show up because he never signed the contract to show up.
Oh.
And he showed up on the first day of shooting on time. What I'm saying now is Bill Murray, he don't need the money, man. And he's enjoying his time traveling all around the world being Bill Murray.
Paul Rudd is going to be the Keymaster. What? Okay.
I don't think Paul Rudd is going to be the Keymaster. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be a rehash, a poor
of the original. That would be
poor rehash
terrible.
of the original.
It looks like they're passing the baton.
Look, when you get a director on set who says, "Lights, camera,
it's
be funny."
Ivan Reitman's son, Jason Reitman, is the director.
Right.
Oh.
What I'm talking about, something Busters 2016. Oh, Busters 2016 is what it was. Yeah. Busters 2016. The director said, "Lights, camera, be funny."
Yeah.
And what happens when you put a bunch of people who think they're funny on a set together? Well, they laugh with each other. I mean, that's the hugest echo chamber you've ever seen. They think they're funny, so they're going to throw out one-liners at each other, and they're not going to play off of each other at all.
There was really no cohesive story to that. It was all kind of meshed together.
Did I not just say lights, camera, improvise? No, I said lights, camera, be funny. That's what I said. And it wasn't. But, I mean, again, you get a bunch of improv people together. Maybe it's funny for a 10-minute sketch. Maybe it's not. The fact of the matter is you can choose which 10-minute sketch you actually like. For an hour-and-a-half movie, hour, 40-minute movie, that's not funny. It's just not. You've got 4 characters, and I really don't care if they're gender swapped. I really don't. But they're improvists.
Right.
Right? And they're not even the good ones. From whose line is it anyway? They're from
Saturday Night Live.
I didn't say it.
Actually,
you
should
said
say
it. I didn't
Saturday
say it.
Night Dead. Saturday Night Dead.
So they're not even the funny, talented ones from whose line is it anyway? They're the untalented, unfunny ones from that other show that I didn't mention the name of, so you can't hold it against me.
Okay, we won't. We won't.
So you've got a script that says introduction, same as the last time, improv. Middle scene, same as the last one, improv. Or scene 4, same as the last one, improv. Okay, that's not a funny movie. Sorry. You need good joke writers who can script jokes. That's it. If you don't have that, you're done.
Wait, Thomas Potts, is that true? He says that there was an 8.2 earthquake off the coast of Alaska. Tsunami warnings for Alaska and tsunami watch for Hawaii.
Watch in Hawaii.
Is that true? Is that true, man? Okay, where do I find these facts?
Oh, Insomniac's live stream, and what comes next? Good. Yeah, last managed to get out of it. Good for you.
Yeah.
I need to look that up. Okay. I know my sister lives inland in Alaska, so tsunami's not going to hurt her, but I need to see if the earthquake did. Although we did grow up in California, so chances are she didn't even wake up. Or she hadn't gone to bed and the TV didn't fall off the wall, but I need to call her and find out. All right, I'm out.
You're out? Oh.
Yeah, for realsies this time. 8.2 is a big one.
Oh.
All right. Bye.
Oh my gosh, he ain't lying about that. It's true. It's true. At 11:15 p.m. Wow. Whoa, that's like really. I don't like looking at myself. There, an avatar is better. Good coverage. Good coverage. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he said he was out, and he's out. So, wow. 267. Wait, which is it? 247 miles from Dilling, Alaska. All right. Wow. That sucks. Well, you need. They made glasses, so you don't need to use a magnifying glass. Well, I need to get glasses. Once I find a pair. I don't know. It's just weird. I only need it when I looking at my phone. Oh, AM Ryzen 500 refresh incoming 2022. Okay. Hello, Dark Gift Comics. How's up, Anthony? How are you? Link is posted at the top if you want to come up here. No, well, that's what I titled. I've been thinking about changing the name, but if I stick with this time slot, it's still going to be the soup. But renaming, rebranding, I don't know. That's what I was thinking. I've been thinking about renaming, rebranding. Maybe changing my time slot. I don't know. So I don't know what comes next. Anyway, that's a bummer there, Thomas. Butts. Of course, you're on the East Coast, and you're very up high. You're next to New York. You're the steel, near the steel, the land of the steel, the Pittsburghs, or not Pittsburgh, but Pennsylvania, where they filmed what was it? They're coming to get you, Barbara. Yeah, the Night of the Living Dead. They're coming to get you, Barbara. You're closer to West Virginia than New York. Really? I don't know. What the... What does the USA map look like? I haven't looked at the US in a while. Have you? Has it changed? Or is it going to change? It might. Map. Oh. Well, you're back. I thought you were going to bed, man.
Well, I was going to go to bed, and then my adrenaline got up, and I was like, 8.2 in Alaska. Oh, my God, I got to look this up. You You could have mentioned it was 56 miles off the coast and it was 15 minutes ago. I actually did wake my sister up.
No, it wasn't 15 minutes ago because it's 12.
Okay, an hour and 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, there you go.
I woke my sister up for nothing.
No, that ain't on me.
Crying out loud. I don't know if I want to be friends with you people anymore, giving partial information. What were you just talking about? The dark gift had to come in and give you a pep talk.
Well, we were talking about the I guess when he saw the title, but I changed it. So.
Oh yeah. It's not the last Insomniac Soup.
No, I'll never. I guess.
He said out of the side of his mouth was his hand covering his face. It was never going to be the last Insomniac Soup.
I was thinking about rebranding, but I'm not doing that. I'll just have to keep rolling with the punchers and see what happens. I'll just have to keep seeing what comes next. You know, I have to turn off my brain. Oh, I can turn off my brain to do the soup. No. Not completely off.
You even know where the switch is? Because I'm pretty sure you've been in the dark for a long time.
No, I don't. Maybe I should live and turn off all filters too. So
I think I can squeeze another half a glass out of that box. So I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Hey, you guys got my adrenaline up. I don't think I'll be able to fall asleep now. So you do you. I'll be right back.
Okay. What's going on in your neck of the woods, Dark Anthony? What did I mention after you left? What? I don't know. What did you? Yes. The mall I go to is where they filmed to it. Oh, okay. Is that mall still open, or is it a dead mall? Is it one of them dead malls? Malls are dying, you know. Malls are dying left and right. We're gonna wake up and it be like 2035, and there'll be no malls anywhere because you could have everything brought to you by your doorstep. Still open, and it ain't a dead. It ain't. Is it dead or dying? Is it dead or dying? I'm just curious. Oh, no worries, Anthony. Thank you. Thank you, Anthony of Dark Gift Comics. Appreciate it. So, Thomas, are you still doing the what's that? Minecraft? Are you still doing the Minecraft thing? Stuff. Build me a castle. Build me a castle. No. Oh, sorry, scratch that. Can you build me a mansion? Yes, bring me a Jedi Bureau mansion. No bed. And none of them other those things that those what the word what it is. Anywho. Oh. So you've been watching? Anybody watching the Olympics? Who cares, right? They'll be over. I've been watching Shark Week. I guess if you have Discovery Plus, you can.
Okay, I have returned.
You can. Wait, what was I saying? You have returned. Okay.
You were saying I have returned? I didn't even say that
No.
until I turned my microphone back on.
Okay.
Which one of us is drunk?
You are.
I accept your challenge and I raise you an avatar.
Drunken philosopher. How you doing, laddie?
Oh, there's this thing called the internet, where if you can't sleep and you've got to be somewhere, you might as well be on the internet.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that sounded more Irish than Scottish, but I don't give a shit.
Who are we? We're just two idiots on the internet. Amusing ourselves, right? So who the fuck cares?
I don't recall seeing that.
You have
tour?
to turn on you have to turn on your brain, or you have to say what?
No, a tour of AT gave a tour of the cost of his life. I don't recall seeing that, so I don't know why that's funny. But it's all in good fun. AT's had a rough life.
Yeah. Even more when he ate them fiery balls. He ate fiery balls.
You can eat fireballs all day long. I don't care. I ain't eating them with you.
Cow balls. I did well. And now the next best thing is the real cow balls, not the jerky.
Well, no, I'm not eating Rocky Mountain oysters ever, but I'm certainly not going to eat them with you either. Either? Whatever.
Yeah.
I suppose it depends on whether you're German or not. In German, it would be either.
Hey. Oh.
They've been here a while. I know you were planning on saying, hey, Eric Sonder and Thomas Potts, yay!
No, I said
for a while.
I've been talking to them for a while. What you talking
You're
about?
the one who said A. I was assuming you were going to say hello to someone that I didn't see.
Okay. Well, do you run into Wanda Hotel? There's a Wanda Hotel? No. Across from LGG Tower? No, I didn't. I didn't, Thomas. I know he didn't listen. Who? Me? I'm not listening.
You know, I used to watch water polo in the Summer Olympics. I really did. No joke, because Italy has one of the best water polo teams ever created, and I used to love watching water polo. And then I stopped playing water polo, and I just went. Now, did I watch basketball when I played basketball? Yep. Did I enjoy watching basketball when I played basketball? Yep. Here's the thing. I never actually liked watching baseball unless I was at the stadium with a beer and a hot dog in my hand.
Oh.
Does that say something about me?
No.
Because I really don't like watching water polo anymore. It's like, okay, you're doing the umbrella difference, got that. In water polo, there's really not one man on man. I mean, it really is whoever is the better swimmer, whoever has the best ball handling. Yeah, I said that out loud.
Ball handling.
Really, water polo is about who can get the ball to the center to get it into the net. Or the hole man, by the way, is what it's called. You get the ball to the hole gets it in the net. That's a sexual metaphor all by itself.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go over the edge here in a few minutes, so you just let me know.
You're going to go over the edge? Where the edge of what? Niagara Falls?
Oh, no. I squeezed a whole glass of wine out of that box. Okay, so here's a question I intended to ask earlier. Is 5 liters of wine in 2 days a good thing or a bad thing?
Tinker on good, I guess.
Well, for me, I would teeter on the side of good, obviously, but there are some out there who can't drink at all. I respect that. I tried that. I did, actually. The pain was intense. Not the withdrawals. I know, I make the joke, like 5 liters of wine in 2 days. That's like a gallon and a half of wine in 2 days, man. Nobody can do that. I make that joke, but when I actually do that, I really do actually go over the line also. So I try not to. I like to be in this state that I'm in now, where I'm going to remember everything in the morning, but I don't feel so bad that I can't make jokes, and I'm right there in a happy place, right? The problem is I have to drink water now if I want to continue to be in the happy place, and honestly, I'd rather pass out in my bed.
Hello, Eastland Burkholder.
Eastland Burkholder!
Good to see you.
Oh,
how are you doing?
I think Eastland saw me at my worst.
Which was where?
4th of July. While I was trying to do a script reading for Doctor Who. Oh. Now, I may be mistaken. Maybe Eastland was not there to see that. Maybe.
Uh-huh.
I hope not. On the other hand, the replay is also on YouTube, so you can basically pinpoint where he went. Okay, he's really drunk now, and he's passed out. But that's 4th of July, man. You know how I am with 4th of July. I hate it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I understand. Poppers.
But I love 4th of July, too. It's a weird dichotomy that I can't get past in my brain, which is why I usually get whiskey soaked. I don't think I told the script doctors that I was apprehensive about 4th of July. Anyway, it doesn't matter at this point because it's out there on the internet. Anyone can look it up.
Is it because of the popping sound mostly?
You can YouTube stuff on MLRS and Abrams main battle tanks firing their something millimeter rounds and all that stuff. You can do that, right? You can look at those videos. But man, when you were sitting, okay, it's called a FLEE, a forward logistics element, right? So we provide gas, beans, and bullets to the fighting troops, right? So they put out, they run out in the desert and they throw their bullets out and they eat their beans and they run out of gas and they come back to us, right?
Yeah.
Well, in 2003, there really wasn't a front line. I mean, we literally ran over that entire country, and Iraq is farthing huge. So, on the FLEE, the forward logistics element, I was running fuel, so run fuel up to the front. Me and my co-driver would sit there in our camp chairs and boil a little bit of water on our camp stove and dip. At that time, there were not the individual packets of coffee, so we created our own out of it wasn't toilet paper, that would have disintegrated. Paper towels. We created our own, so we put a bunch of grounds into a paper towel and dipped it in there. Oh boy, boiling water on the fingers is hot, right? But I mean, we did that, and oh man, boil coffee in a war zone in a tin pot with your fingers. See if you come back normal. Anyway, but the MLRS, the multiple launch rocket systems, and the Abrams, and of course, enemy rounds were coming in and falling down all over the place. But I mean, no, you get used to it. Okay, fair enough. It may be the enemy rounds. At the time, you are either afraid and can't do anything, or you are not afraid and can do anything. I know that doesn't make sense to most people. It really doesn't. Like, you are either afraid and cannot do anything, or you are afraid and can do anything. I should not have said unafraid, because I was, obviously.
Yeah.
But, it's like you see the rocket systems going off, and you see the Abrams going off, and you see the Bradley's 25 millimeter going off, and you just go, wow, holy cow, oh my goodness, wow, that's fantastic. You remember that scene in the Transformers, the movie, the cartoon one from way back in 86, right? And you see they're actually called tracer rounds. Now, mind you, they're all red, but cartoons got to be cartoons, right? So you got red and purple going back and forth, and that is what it looked like, but it was red going back and forth constantly. And the pops, yes, the pops.
Yeah.
But the sparks, every time they hit a target, it was like the sparks just went up like a sparkler on the 4th of July. And yes, so it is the pops, it is the overpressure, and it is the chemistry that makes everything so hard for me on 4th of July. It's just, now, mind you, I've never shot my rifle at anyone, ever. Or my pistol. I never shot my rifle or my pistol at anyone, ever. But I have severe PTSD. It's actually more common in rare echelon, or what I like to call myself, a pogue. It is actually a lot more common in pogues than it is in frontline fighters. I'm not saying it doesn't exist in frontline fighters. It does. Obviously, there's a great many of frontline. I had to talk my friend off of the edge of a building more than once. And you guys have talked me off of the edge of the building more than once. So
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
Yeah, no.
Of course you remember that. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid, dude. I have post-traumatic stress disorder, and it is from my 4 deployments. I'm not ashamed. I don't think any veteran should be ashamed of having post-traumatic stress disorder. Even if they sat in a bunker the entire time and typed on a computer for 12 to 18 months. I don't give a shit. You don't know what those sounds are like. You don't know what it's like to be, well, a lot of you do know what it's like to be separated from your families for 12 to 18 months, but it's difficult. It is so, it's undescribable, which is why veterans who get together and they go, haha, you remember when? And then they all go, oh, yeah. Or no, I have something similar. And I go, oh, dude, I've done that before. When we all get together and we sit around a table, we just tell jokes because we don't want to remember the sad parts. We want to remember the funny parts. Like we were playing volleyball. Okay, so that wall of sand that was coming toward people, minus the face in the sand, in The Mummy with Brendan Fraser. You've seen that, right? The Mummy with Brendan Fraser?
Yeah.
That wall of sand that was rolling toward you. That's an actual thing. That is a real thing that actually happens.
Haboob.
Haboob. Yeah, I know.
Haboobs.
I choose not to say that because everybody makes that joke, Jedi Bill.
What joke? What joke?
You put an S on the end.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, it's just, those are the times that I would prefer to remember. It's like we were playing volleyball. My team was losing. We just happened to be facing the sandstorm and we went, and everybody on the other team turned around and we all went, all right, let's go inside.
Uh-huh.
Now, remember, our tents were not sandproof at all. So we literally went inside in order to put on our gas masks.
Oh, is this memory of the Pogue? We're doing memory of the Pogue tale? Memoirs from, what is it? Memoirs from a Pogue? Of a Pogue?
I didn't intend to. The intent was like, yes, I have PTSD, and so I don't like 4th of July. But it kind of evolved from there, didn't it?
You did, yes.
I think that may have been one of the stories I was intending to tell.
Okay.
Eastland Burkholder says, people are ashamed. People just do not speak up. It is real and it is sad. Absolutely. And, people who grew up in cities, people who have had traumatic experiences happen to them. Yes, they do have post-traumatic stress disorder. And it does happen. Absolutely. I mean, I understand that. Absolutely. I'm never going to say a civilian can't have PTSD because obviously they can. It's like you watch your little sister get shot in a drive-by shooting. Well, you're gonna have PTSD. Period. That's it. You get beat up by a gang of people because you're not the same color as they are. You're gonna have PTSD. Yes. Mine just happens to be service connected. That's all. Are you looking through a paper towel too?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, because it's there.
Oh, that's a good enough reason.
Why climb a rock without a rope? Because it's there.
Good night, Thomas Potts.
Thomas Potts going to bed. Good night, Thomas.
I didn't mean to bring it down. I thought I was being
I'm not
funny.
I'm not sparkling. I'm not sparkling. What are you talking about?
You should have.
What
been
you talking about,
sparkling.
Thomas? I'm getting closer to 400. Getting closer to 400. But they keep knocking me back. YouTube keeps knocking me back. I mean, 3 days ago I was at 372, man. Now I'm back at 368. I'm not even at 369, dude.
Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it.
Hey, did you see I put up those reface shorts, and one of them got like 1,300 views, and the other one got like 1,600 views. So I'm putting out a couple up each day to keep that up, regardless if I get claimed or not, because they can claim me all they want, but those aren't
whatever. You get the views, you get the hours, you get the minutes, you get the money, whatever. Go ahead. For the most part, you don't get the money. So
I don't get any money.
Yeah. Don't worry about it, man. Just have fun, you know?
I put more money into this than I get money, so.
Eastland Burkholder, if you are awake in 9 hours. Oh, and if I am awake in 9 hours, we can talk PTSD for as long as you need to.
Oh, you got. Did you set up? Did you already have a pain stream set up?
I haven't set one up yet. I need to, actually.
Oh yeah.
On the other hand, I'm not sure I'm going to be awake in 9 hours, so let's find out.
Oh, I'm not keeping you. I'm not keeping you. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm keeping me. I'm actually having an entire good time.
I just hope I didn't piss off those other people on Deej's place over there.
As a matter of fact, Eastland, if you're able to join me in 9 hours, I would very much like to talk to you about drug dependency, because I was thinking to myself, I said, no, wrong tab. Sorry. I was trying to set up a stream while I was talking. I should not have done that. I said, I took my drugs as prescribed, was a drug seeker. Let's say that my ex-wife refused to fill my medications for me. So if I happen to forget to fill my medication, then I would, get them from someone else or buy them from someone else, whatever the case may be. Either way, I took them on time, every time when I needed them. The thing is, it says 3 times a day per. We'll talk about it tomorrow, but remember that I want to talk about prescriptions tomorrow. I'm going to create the broadcast Jedi Bill. It'll take me a couple of minutes.
Okay.
Carry on talking about something inane.
I like watching Shark Week. Do you ever watch Shark Week? Shark Week's fun.
Did
Or
I
me.
just say something inane? Oh, I did.
Oh.
Okay, Shark Week. Oh no, I've seen a couple of
Shark Week.
Mythbuster episodes of Shark Week.
They did a this year they did had the Jackass. They had the guys from Jackass do a segment on Shark Week. Well, needless to say, one of them got bit, so they had to go on the hand. Had to go get some stitches. He got a little bit too close.
Yeah, of course. They're morons. Well, they're not all morons, but the followers are.
Yet they're doing. The fourth one is coming. Did you know that? Did you know there's a fourth one on its way?
I don't care. Well, it's not okay. It's not that I don't care. It's just that I've gotten over it. I mean, I will probably see the movie. Most likely,
I like Johnny Knoxville and Steve-O. I don't like that guy Bam.
You don't like Bam Margera?
Yeah, I don't like that guy.
I do like Johnny Knoxville. Okay, the stream is set up, everybody. So in 9-ish hours. I do actually, but it's under my real name. I don't. Well, hell, I'm friends with people. I'm Danny Christopher. Look me up.
The pipes are piping good, Danny boy.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling. Do you know how many times people have tried to correct me on the spelling of my own name?
No.
Danny. You mean Daniel?
Danny.
How
hard is that?
Daniel, I would have said Daniel.
Daniel with
No,
an
I'm
L.
Danny. Danny Christopher. You mean Christopher's your first name? Are you fucking kidding me? We just went through this with my first name.
I just rather call him Dan. My other best friend, the one I was talking about earlier, who died in '94, was also named Dan, or Dan, not Daniel, but Dan.
Right, which is Dan. Whenever anyone says the name Dan or Danny, I am sure to call them by either Danny or Dan, because I am absolutely positive I'm not the only person in this world with this same problem.
You don't like to be called Dan? What's wrong with Dan?
Oh, I don't care. I don't
Dan's
care.
Dan's a cool guy.
Daniel. I mean, Daniel's not my real name.
I have a cousin.
I'll answer to
I have
it.
a cousin named Daniel. I'm my best. You're the second Danny that's my best friend. So there's nothing wrong with Dan, Danny or Daniel.
Eastland, I'm pretty sure I just gave out my real name.
Oh, this is. Oh,
this is not the first time.
This is not the first time, brother. This is not the first time, man.
Oh, go back and watch a couple of my previous patriotic streams. I even put my rank in there. Although you do not have access to my DD214. I never even put it on. No shit, I
don't know what that is. What is it? I don't. Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, no. I registered it at the courthouse. So that's it. That's all I needed to do. I'm not going to say anything about the rest of the internet.
Oh, okay.
they say it's unhackable, but obviously it's hackable. Now, mind you, if you do actually hack my identity, you're an idiot. Because, wow, you're really hacking the wrong person. I went to a finance seminar once, and it was like there's a difference between poor and broke. Poor means that you're not able to make money or choose not to make money, right? And then there was, I am currently broke, but all my debts are paid. We have to eat rice and beans 20 times a month, but we can do it. It's no big deal. When I was married, I was broke. No, when I was married, I was poor. That's what it was. Okay, yeah. When I was married, I was poor. Now that I'm single, I'm just broke. I'll be fine in a couple of years.
I heard you flip through your Bic. I always hear you flicking your Bic.
Well, I smoke a lot when I'm on streams. Not the wacky tobacco. I smoke regular tobacco.
What are your brand of cancer sticks?
The cheapest I can find. And I'm not going to tell you who my source is.
Okay.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Just happens to be someone I used to work with.
Okay.
Okay, so the cheapest cigarettes you can find in Arizona at give or take this or that tobacco shop or whatever, you're going to pay $50 a carton, right?
$50 a carton? Holy shit.
Oh,
when
yeah.
When I smoked, it was like 35 to 40 bucks a carton. I guess it's gone up since it's been so long. It was, I stopped smoking in 2013, well, yeah, the early part of 2013 is when I fully quit smoking.
No, that's what I'm saying is the absolute cheapest you can find is over $50, and that does not include tax. So my source is from a different revenue stream. So I only paid $30 a carton. But again, there are people who pack their own cigarettes and they swear by it, and that's fine. But I'd have to drive to a whole nother state and all that stuff. Or a city, a whole different city, and buy all the equipment and buy the tobacco. Now I like tobacco or pipe tobacco. I think it smells better than cigarettes, right? So
yeah,
I would do that. Of course, I would pack my own cigarettes, but. You know what the problem with that is? I'm lazy.
Lazy.
Oh, I'm lazy. I'm lazy as hell. I'll do the yard work. I'll do the dishes. I'll do the cooking and all that stuff. But really, I'm lazy. No joke. I just, so lazy. I had the caps lock put down. www. There you go. Not YouTube. God bless stupid computers.
Copy and paste. Copy and paste. Copy and paste.
I can't do that when I've been requested to look someone up. Oh, you uncovered it. Okay. I was not going to uncover that post because it has her Facebook. Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried about it.
Okay, let's see if I can. No, damn it. Stupid buttons. What am I doing on the internet these days?
Right now, we're talking to me and Eastland and five brothers that are out there somewhere, this lurking. Hey, Pickles. Oh, he's
Well,
no.
there's your problem.
I just assume that he's got the stream up and listening.
You're assuming that?
I'm assuming that I am. And I don't know if Yvette's out there listening. Hey, Yvette.
Huh. Wow.
What?
Nothing.
Okay. You're showing a little enthusiasm for something.
When I typed in the name. I went to culinary school. I have some pretty neat baking stuff, but I don't think that's Eastland. So, let's see.
Are we pronouncing that wrong? Is it Eastland or is it Estrin? Esther. Is it Estrin?
Well,
No,
it's to me.
Yeah, Estlin. Not.
Well, if you're going to pronounce it the German way, it's Eastland.
Oh, is that what the name is derived from?
No.
No. Well, I'm asking her.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I'm looking at the right page, it's not.
I don't know if it's too personal. We can stop. No worries.
Oh, I'm just saying I put my real name out there. Just I don't know if this is the right Facebook page. That's all.
Facebook. So somebody was telling me, what I find difficult to do is to shut my brain off and say, I don't care, and it's difficult for me to do that because for 48 years I've been nobody but me. And
there you go, man. Look at the chat now. We've been saying it the right way the whole time. Eastland.
Okay.
Yeah. See?
Very good.
Right?
Okay. Very good. Good to know.
Are you a baker? Because I could throw a wedding cake together in like 18 hours if you wanted me to show off my skills. If you're not a baker, then I'm on the wrong Facebook page. I keep talking Jedi Bill. I'm still working freaking Facebook. It's a lot harder than it was 10 years ago.
Oh. I don't know. I'm trying to familiarize myself with Instagram and, like, you know, because.
Really? No kidding. We're already friends. You didn't know that?
What? Ooh. Oh, I'm talking to her.
Yes, of course I'm talking to her. Why would I talk to you when I can talk to a woman?
Very good. Well, how, I'm curious. The friend or the tenant that should be called something 349 or something. How mad was she that other time that you were here and you got in trouble?
Oh, actually, she's been at her parents' house for a while, so she's going through it. I don't want to put her personal business out there. We went to high school together. Just saying, she's not a teenage girl that I'm.
I know that. I was just asking how she is because you were seemed very upset the last time.
No. She's fine. Actually, believe it or not, her sister and her look very much similar, just different height.
Don't call her by her sister.
Well, she knows I've been renting the rooms upstairs to her sister for a long time, so it's not she didn't take it as a insult. Well, she did in the instant, but a few minutes later she was fine. So yeah, but I've learned. I'm capable of learning still.
Of course you are. Everybody is. Everybody is.
Once or twice.
Hey, paddle lady.
Facebook for a while.
Paddle lady. We need the lady with the paddle. You know who you are. Where's that lady with the paddle?
Well, hopefully she's asleep.
Yeah.
Or drawing pictures. Either way. No worries. Okay, I sent you a message. Either, well, you didn't. Okay, I give up. We have mutual friends in common, and your Facebook name is Eastland Burkholder. I got it. Okay. Oh, I understand the cryptic message now. Got it. No worries. I've heard of Mississippi. I drove through it real fast.
You did?
Wow. Honestly, I was trying to get back home to Flagstaff from Savannah, Georgia. Oof, that was a long drive. As a 19-year-old, it was actually a longer drive back to Savannah back in the day. So I didn't mind stopping off on the way back to Savannah, Georgia. It was on the way home that I was looking forward to because I had not been Dear John'd at that time.
So, yeah, I'm looking at why I got copyright claimed on my John McClane or Jedi McClane Die Hard. It was for music.
Now,
it was only 16
there was a
seconds.
question asked.
Oh, there was?
How is the weather where you're at? Because we've been getting rain every day, which is absolutely fantastic.
Or every other day.
Yeah, but it's still hot though there, right? Hello?
Very hot.
Yeah, very hot. Hot and humid. That's the worst part. Okay, where I'm at. Okay. I don't think it's gone over 80 in 2 weeks. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. It may have gone over 80 like one day in the last 2 weeks. Oh, I love living up here. When the weather works out for me, mind you. I do only have one window air conditioner, and I spend most of my time in the living room. So if I end up being back on the internet full time, I'll put the air conditioner in my bedroom window where my computer's set up now. But for the most part, oh, I love it up here. I really do. Oh.
Yeah, no triple digits for you.
Oh, I know, right? Oh, my basic non-commissioned officer training was in Virginia in July. I thought I was dying. I mean, Virginia's a nice place, and I would love to visit there.
So, Mr. CCTV.
Yes.
Do you like the movie Lady Hawk?
Matthew Broderick?
Yeah.
Rutger Hauer?
Rutger Hauer, yeah.
Never seen it.
Never seen it?
Really?
I was trying to
You're going to be the foil to my joke.
I am? I didn't know that.
Well, that was the setup, and you okay, let's say you said baseball analogy. You threw a pitch in the strike zone, right down the middle, call it a fastball, right? No curveball or anything like that, right? You threw it right down the center lane. I could have swung at any moment. So you said, ever seen the movie Lady Hawk? That's your pitch. And I said, with Matthew Broderick? And you said, yes, that's your second pitch. Oh. And I said, with Rutger Hauer? That's your third pitch. And what did you come back with? You haven't?
I'm being serious. I didn't know we were joking. I didn't know it was on some planet called joke. Okay.
Here's the pitch. I knocked it out of the park, and you didn't even see it.
Which way did it go? Which way did it go? Oh, I should have not caught that with my face.
I haven't played any kind of sports ball since I broke my ankle back in 2009. That's not true. I did, actually. I played a little bit of basketball. I mean, sports ball a few years ago, just because I thought the pain was worth it. And you know what? It was.
Hey, Eastland.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Oh, pretty good.
Were you hearing me going on about sports ball?
Yeah.
I don't think I remember hearing you talk about sports ball.
I was an all-star sports ball player in junior high and high school.
I've never heard of sports ball.
You never heard of sports balls. Okay.
Anything from the American pastime all the way down to some Italian team ringing the Olympics for the last 20 years. in water polo. And don't ask me how you get the ponies in the water. It's a secret.
How do you get the ponies in the water?
Okay, I have a different life experience. I had knee surgery at 14. I've
Ouch.
never been coordinated. I have seen a lacrosse game. I mean, but sports that I have actually done, no.
Okay, so lacrosse is that game where you have sticks with bags on the end and you throw balls at one another all the time, right?
And apparently there are no rules except repeatedly beating the person with the sticks when the ball is 2/3 of the way away is illegal. But other than that, I don't think there are any rules in the way the Choctaws in Mississippi play lacrosse. Of course, I might not have been understanding what I was looking at. There may be rules that I never understood.
I'm sure there probably were rules at some point, but I can tell you in my water polo days, sports ball days, when I was in a pool with a pony, if you are, let's say, the guy right in front of the net and you've got 5 guys surrounding you and they're all punching you in the kidneys so that you don't actually catch the ball and throw it into the net. Let's just say that's a lot like what you saw in lacrosse. Because if the ref don't see it, it didn't happen.
Well, I did see the game stopped and some sort of penalty from the referee because there was a whole lot of violence and the ball was actually 2/3 of the way away on the field. Okay,
that
so
happens
if
as
you
well.
have violence close to the ball or where the ball might be coming, I guess it's legal.
Okay, for instance, I was setting hole, right? So I was near the net of the opposing team, getting ready to catch the ball and throw it into the net. So I was positioned to swim to the hole position. And then a buddy of mine actually flicked the ball behind his head to our team, right? So we line up like teams, right? And I swam to the hole as fast as I could, so I didn't see any of this. But someone had punched me in the kidney so hard that I literally had to take a timeout so I could go back and get back into the pool. And he was absolutely furious. So he flicked the ball behind himself, and while he was swimming forward, accidentally, with quotation marks in the air, punched him in the nose so he had a nosebleed. We actually had to stop the game and get out of the pool so they could test the water.
Wow. Wow.
I'm not saying water polo is a difficult sport. I'm just saying if you don't have pain tolerance, you maybe don't want to play the game.
Oh, really?
No, I just had a different life experience and I never was the sports person. I would be practicing something and I would get worse. I was about 10 years old and that they would be looking at me and they would be saying, when you practice, you're supposed to get better. But like in a short practice session, I would actually get worse. So there was something going on with every joint in my body, which never really got properly diagnosed till later. But it was funny as a kid, they could see something was weird. They went, "You are trying to catch the ball, aren't you?" And I'm like, yes, I really want to get better. And of course, I never got better. So I knew in my own soul that there was something going on that doctors would find one day, because everybody else who actually put in effort and practice, they got better.
I wasn't. Are you familiar with basketball? I mean, familiar, not like a basketball player.
I mean,
familiar.
I have bounced a basketball, and I have played basketball with 8-year-old, not 8-year-old, he's a little bit younger than that, great nephew. We didn't have a basketball goal, and he was short. So what we did was we played basketball, And if you actually got the basketball to bounce off this pine tree, then you made the goal.
Okay. Short
So I know how to
description.
play proper rules and made up rules.
Okay, short description of the game, right? You've got a point guard, and then you've got the two outside guards, and you got the two forwards. No, wait, you've got a forward. You've got two forwards, an outside guard, a point guard, and a center, right? 5-man basketball. Okay. Whew. It's been a while since I played. Anyway, so I was always the fastest, and I always hit the board for the rebound. Always. Every single time. But I could not make a distance shot to save my life. Would you like to know why?
Hand-eye coordination or vision?
Hand-eye coordination. I was born with a cataract in my left eye.
So that doesn't give you good 3D perception.
Correct. So I always, every single team I ever played on, I played forward or center. Now, in junior high, it was okay for me to play center, but on pickup teams, because I was not tall enough to play high school basketball. But
well, the last time I played basketball, I had an imaginary friend. My young great nephew had an imaginary friend, and
yeah, I do.
But
actually.
Now this was because I'm trying to teach him the game. So I tell him what my friend Freddie's going to do, and me and Freddie are going to do this, and you are never going to get close to the goal. No, I mean, I couldn't actually teach him in the proper way because he was not going to cooperate with that. So I'm doing a running dialogue of what me and Freddie are going to do to keep him from ever making a score, to keep him from winning.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So I'm just teaching him by taunting him.
You know what the most embarrassing time of basketball was for me?
Missing a shot?
Yo, trust me, it was not just a shot. It was the shot. And I know it sounds like I'm making it up. It really does. But I'm not making this up. We were 1 point behind. And we had 5 seconds on the clock, and we got the rebound. I was not at the board. I happened to be at center court, basically. And so I ran as fast as I possibly could out to the opposing team's basket, and the ball came right into my hands. I bounced it twice, and I made a perfect layup. I mean, it was absolutely beautiful. Bounced off the backboard, hit the rim, and then bounced away. And we lost by 1 point. It's like, that is my moment. Oh, and I missed it. Oh.
See, and PE was not optional when I was in high school.
Oh, it wasn't when I was in high school either, except I was
we kids with no natural talent whatsoever. I mean, we just had to put in our hour of torture and get mocked repeatedly.
Yeah.
I mean, if you sprained an ankle and you got to sit down and not get mocked, that was kind of fun.
I don't know about high school. In junior high, it was actually not that fun. But
it made me tough. I mean, look, okay, fine. You know, if you want to call me names, if you want to say it doesn't make sense, I'm about like my nephew calls me a poopy head, and I go, yeah, I'm a poopy head. So, okay.
I can't believe it's been over 2 years since my book has been published.
Look, talk about this book. I was curious because I wanted to get curious about it, but I can't actually buy it. I mean, I can send you a copy of my unpaid electric bill in the mail.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can't actually buy your book. But I am curious.
Oh no, I've got plenty of unpaid electric bills already.
Now I'm making look. See, and I hope I can catch your pain live stream. But
I hope you can too. Yeah, 8 hours for.
look,
Or
I
8
have no
hours,
idea.
20
Look,
minutes.
it's a
Yeah, I
crazy
know.
day. I'm getting up at 6. No, I'm actually in the driveway at 6 to get picked up. We're going to doctor's offices in 2 different cities. Now, I'm not driving because I've started to have some sort of near fainting. And I'm not going to pass out and kill somebody. Until I find out how this goes, I'm not driving.
Yeah, I'm almost at that point. I was driving to a doctor's appointment last month, and a guy was trying to pass another guy in order to get. It's a 2-lane road, right? And it's 65 miles an hour. So he was speeding up, and I saw him coming, but my reaction was not fast enough. At least I don't think my reaction was fast enough, because I've always been able to avoid accidents like that.
Well, maybe he was just being a big jerk.
He was being a big jerk, absolutely, but I've always been able to avoid big jerks, always. So I moved onto the shoulder, and I'm driving a 4-wheel drive truck, so it's no big deal. I just move onto the shoulder, but our mirrors hit. That is the closest I've ever come to an actual moving accident ever in my entire life. And it freaked me out because I could not avoid him in time.
Well, I have a cannot avoid story. It's very short. They had a McDonald's in this town, and it was a badly designed McDonald's drive-thru. So as you picked up your food and you pulled away, it was not obvious if you weren't a local that you were about to go into a street. And it wasn't just a street. It was sort of a 5-way intersection near a big 4-lane, a divided 4-lane.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you're not a local, you go in, you're trying to buy your hamburger or whatever, and as you're pulling away, you are suddenly into the most dangerous street traffic in the whole town. So this person pulls away, and I see this big, long, older model car, and it's coming at me at 90 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, the laws of physics mean I cannot stop the car in time.
Right.
I mean, I needed Jesus or teleportation to stop the car in time to avoid an accident.
All of the above.
But I didn't have either one. So I just banged into the thing, and they still didn't fix it. It's the craziest thing. You look at the way some of the streets are set up and you go, somebody should have changed this by now.
You would think that, but I live in a tourist town, right? And we have one-way roads through town. So all of the historical buildings are in the middle of these one-way roads, right? So you're either going east or you're going west. Either way, they're separated by an entire block, right? Now, you get English fellers who drive on the wrong side of the road all the time anyway, or Japanese fellers who are constantly driving on the wrong side of the road, and you're driving down this one-way street and you're going beep-be-doop-be-doop-be-doo. Thank God they measure the Japanese in meters. The English are dangerous because they know what miles per hour is. And so it's like, ooh, I'm going 25, you're going 25. You know what? I'm just gonna pull over and let you pass and hit someone else.
Exactly.
The Japanese, I can actually get them to stop, and I go, look at that sign. You had to have taken a test to get a foreign driver's license over here. Please look at that sign, turn that way, and then go that way. And all I have to do is gesture, and they go, oh, also. And they turn, and it's fine from then on. But every summer, there's an accident on one of those damn one-way roads.
Our town, the town I grew up in, I don't live there anymore. They had 3 different 5-way intersections.
Those are dangerous all by themselves.
Right, all by themselves. But anyways, so the local rules are that if you see something very old that might not have working brakes, that has priority.
Absolutely, it does.
Wow.
Right. You see a rusty pickup truck, looks like it's not been maintained, okay? They have priority. It doesn't matter who arrived at the intersection first. But the rule of thumb that will keep you alive at these 5-way intersections is you look around at all the cars that are there as you come up. You do your rolling stop. You maybe even don't actually stop. And then all of the cars that you saw there, you let them go ahead. Anyway.
Would be overwhelmed.
Well, I understand. It just drives me crazy when they do that at 4-way intersections here, because we don't have stop lights. We only have stop signs. Now, that's foreign to a lot of people.
And
so
don't
they
worry
come
about
up-
the right of way, who's right or left of anybody else, because they ain't going to worry
Basically,
about
it's
it.
whoever moves first, because everyone else is just going to stop and let you go. But for the most part, you come up to a stop sign, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is my absolute favorite. There's one car in front of me. He stops at a stop sign, and he just stays there.
That might be me, except I'm not in your hometown.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, there's no other traffic coming from the other 3 directions.
Oh, okay.
So I go, sometimes I roll down, not always, but sometimes I roll down the window and I shout, it's not going to turn into a go sign.
I like that one.
Wow, they were really stopped a long time.
Oh, trust
Stopped
me,
you a long time.
I have been really, really trying with learning patience while driving, and I used to be. If you rode with me now, you'd be scared.
Nowadays,
right?
it's instant Tourette's. It's
Look,
instant
we've had
Tourette's.
road rage. I'm sorry, talking over you. There's a tiny bit of a delay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
No worries. No. What I was saying is, it's just when I was younger, 20 years ago, I wouldn't put up with it. I would literally squeal the tires of my vehicle and go around them to go through the sign. Now, I've been everywhere and done everything, and I just stay behind him, and I just go, do. He's going to move eventually, right?
Right.
And then he doesn't, and I go, all right, guy. I gotta say something.
Well, there's been too many road rage incidents here. Like somebody is upset, and the latest road rage incident I read about that happened in this state was there was some incident between 2 cars, and a car 2 or 3 cars back from those 2 cars was the person who got upset and pulls out a gun and starts shooting. I mean, so
Oof.
My father was like one of these people, well, I'm going to yell out the window. And my stepmother and I are saying, no, you're not. Not with us in the car. And he's like, well, I can do whatever I want to because I'm driving and blah, blah. And I'm like, Dad, have you been reading the newspaper and hearing about all the reports of the crazy road rage people?
There was an actual incident in my town when they were repaving Grand Canyon Boulevard. And it took a while. I mean, it took a good 4 months to repave Grand Canyon Boulevard because I am not their contracting officer and I never applied for the job, so they don't have any clue what they're talking about. But anyway, it took a good 4 months. The problem is I had my son in the truck, and I should not have done this with my son in the truck at the time. Now, mind you, he was 16 years old, so it wasn't like he had never seen me get angry before, but the guy had stopped at a four-way intersection at a stop sign, and although there were cones up and it was road construction and all that stuff going on, he sat there for 2 minutes. And I shouted, I was like, dude, go, would you please? And he went through, and I went through, and he thought that I was road raging at him. So he was one of those guys that keeps a pistol under his front seat, right?
Right.
And so he pulled his pistol out and he started cocking it. And now, mind you, I've got veteran license plates, disabled veteran license plates. So he started cocking his pistol at me. Like, you are aware that I know if you have a magazine in there that you would not cock it more than once, right? You are aware of that, right?
Yeah,
Apparently
I know. My grandfather taught us gun safety.
Apparently he was not aware of that because he did not have the magazine loaded. I mean, rounds were not popping out while he was cocking it. He was showing me the silhouette of the pistol while he was cocking it. I was like, "Oh, you're one of those guys, huh? Okay, fine." And I just waited.
I'm sorry.
Well, I just waited. I waited, through two more stop signs. He did not wait 2 minutes at each stop sign. He stopped. If there was traffic, he would let them go. And if there was not traffic, he would stop and go. And I was right behind him the entire time. It was only 2 more stop signs till I got to the interstate. It was no big deal to me. But he was cocking the pistol the entire time, and I was pointing at my forehead the entire time. And so when we got to the interstate on-ramp, he pulled all the way over to the shoulder, and I just hit the gas and squealed on by him and head up on the interstate. I was not looking for trouble. I wasn't. I mean, he sat at the stop sign for 2 minutes. And I mean, I looked at my watch. I was like, yeah. And then eventually I got fed up and I rolled down the window because I didn't want to honk, that's rude. I was like, come on, guy, let's go. There's no traffic. Apparently I said the wrong thing.
Some people are just waiting for somebody to give them an excuse.
You're rub-butting.
Frustrated. Any trigger, they'll go off on somebody. So this is what I don't understand. I grew up in the country. We had a gun leaning against the wall by the front door. We wouldn't touch it unless an adult.
You're rub-butting really bad, Eastland. You're rub-butting really bad.
Well, look,
don't worry
I'll
about
bounce
it.
out because there's no need to put out bad sound. Okay, bye.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it also happened.
It does happen, yeah. I mean,
sorry, Eastland. Yeah, we can't stop it. I mean,
I've been bumped from internet connections before, right? Because mine would go down to a single bar or it would lose connection altogether, which is why I wasn't at karaoke on Saturday night. Although that was due to the storm, not due to the internet connection, because the storm knocked out something somewhere, anywhere, who cares? It didn't come back till the next morning, but I wasn't ignoring all you guys. It's just I didn't have internet.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So I was planning on singing Saturday night. I just didn't get around to it.
You did sing. You said you came over. Didn't you come over and sing a few songs? Or?
Not on this last Saturday, no. I was there before it went live.
Oh,
and then the internet went out, and I was not on the show. Friday night, I sang with Polly.
Oh, you have to be a member. You have to be a paid member to do that. I can't afford to be a paid member.
Understood. I'm sorry. Yeah, Rambling Canuck is pretty awesome as far as all that goes. So yeah, absolutely. It just happens to happen that way sometimes. That's all.
How's your wine glass?
Little less than half.
Oh, okay.
Little less than half. It's fine. Taking care of my mom and my brother down in Phoenix, it was regularly 80 degrees. So I totally understand what you're talking about, but unfortunately, my disease gets triggered with high heat. So I tried my absolute best to stay under a fan all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, okay. Honestly, I bought it home in town for a whole lot of reasons. I'm hiccuping now. Dang it. One of the reasons is so I wouldn't get dust in the house. Now, here's the problem. I rented out the upper 2 rooms, and now I've got dogs. And when the mud falls off, it turns into dust. So now I've got dust in my house.
We have dust for... You'd have dust otherwise. It's Arizona.
Yes, when it's dry, of course, and the wind picks up, there's dust in the house regardless. But when it's wet like this, like it's been for the last month, the dogs go out in the backyard and they roll around and they goof off, and they're dogs, and they come out looking not brown and white, but black and tan,
Mm-hmm.
But they come through the house and they drop mud everywhere, and hair, of course, dog hair. Golly. I did actually want one of my service dogs back. Unfortunately, that service dog is now the alpha she-male. The alpha female.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that train is coming round the bend.
Here's the don't talk about the train, please. It actually woke me up.
It woke me up last night.
It did. It woke me up last night after an hour of sleep.
Oh,
and I thought to myself, I said, just relax, you'll be fine. And then I laid there for another hour and a half, and I was like, okay, you're not going to be fine. Get up and smoke a cigarette, drink a bottle of wine. And then I laid back down and sat back up and watched another documentary, and shit. Damn it, man, I hate insomnia. I'd rather be a narcolepsy than a freaking insomniac. I'd rather be normal than any of the above.
You'd better be Abby normal? Okay.
I would rather be Abby.
Abby normal.
Oh wait, I am Abby normal. No, I'd rather be regular. You know, standard person. That's what I'd prefer to be.
Uh-huh.
I appreciate you, Eastland. I really do.
You're a good one, Easton. Appreciate you, too. Thank you, Mr. CCB, for being here.
Oh, don't worry about it, Jedi Bill. If you're all done, we can wrap it up. Really should try and get some sleep.
2 hours, 2.5 hours we've been at it. So, yeah, we've had a good one. Yeah. We can wrap it. Yeah.
Not too bad, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
For your last, or, you know, what's coming next stream.
Yeah. What's coming next? I'll figure it out.
All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
Right.
Have a good night, bro. Get some sleep, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to.
Well, with that, we close it out. Thank you all for coming. I'll leave you with this little tidbit. Let's see.
Unpleasant dreams.